The void in the play that my scene is trying to address is why does Romeo completely forget about Rosaline so quickly after seeing Juliet? This scene takes place after the fight between the Catholics and Montagues, and after Romeo tells Benvolio that he is depressed because Rosaline won't marry him. The scene happens while Romeo and Benvolio are walking through the streets of Verona, waiting for the Catholic party to start. The characters in this scene are Romeo, who was played by me, and Benvolio, who will be played by Jeremy Steen. During the scene, Romeo is pretty mad at Benvolio for saying he should forget about Rosaline, and I convey this by stomping her at the beginning and the end of the scene, and acting a little bit irritated at times.
Trust me, cuz, at this party thou wilt forget Rosaline after seeing the other beauties.
How couldst thou sayest that? I love her.
Thou sayest that every time.
What dost thou mean?
For the past 5 years, every time thou hast seen a beautiful woman, thou hast said she was the most beautiful lady in the world.
The only woman I hast ever said that about was Rosaline.
Really?
Yes, the only woman I hast ever loved is the one and only son, Rosaline.
What about Hannah?
The lady was a toad, ugly as can be.
Thou may think so, for now, but just when thou first met, thou thought she was the most beautiful dove in the world.
Yes, but 'tis only one occurrence.
Remember Elizabeth?
The ox? She was uglier than the ugly duckling.
Really? Because just a few months ago, she wanted to marry you.
I hast not. I hast never wanted to marry anyone before Rosaline.
That's strange, dear, because I remember multiple occasions on which thou hast wanted to marry a woman other than Rosaline.
Preposterous.
I will prove it. Doth thou recall a lady named Jessica?
Faintly, yes.
Thou hast said, and I quote, she was the most beautiful true sun in the dark, cruel world.
What? I could only have said that about Rosaline.
This was a year ago, long ere thou met Rosaline.
Why do you torture me so, reminding me of these walruses?
I'm just trying to remind you that every time thou hast seen a woman, thou hast pined over her for a month, then movest on and go to the next woman, claiming all others were ugly. I can guarantee that at this party tonight, thou wilt be pining over another girl, that before thou even see her, and I quote, one true love.
I hast already told you I am only going to look at Rosaline, but if it maketh you better off, I will glance at another girl, but I will hate it more than more.
Oh, thou wilt be doing a lot more than glancing.
The void of the play that this scene tried to explain is why Romeo forgot about Rosaline so quickly after meeting Juliet. Some lines of the play that hint at the answer are, compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan is a crow, which is said in Act 1, Scene 2 by Benvolio. Benvolio is hinting that if Romeo sees other beautiful women, he will forget about Rosaline. The question this asked was, is Benvolio just being dark, or is this just the way Romeo is? Two other quotes that justify my scene are, young men's love then lies, not truly in their heart, but in their eyes, which is said by the Friar Lawrence in Act 2, Scene 3. And also, did my heart love till now, for swear at sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night, which Romeo said in Act 1, Scene 5. Both of these quotes support my scene because they suggest Romeo will immediately start loving the most beautiful women he sees, but it does not confirm this statement. I have addressed the void of why Romeo forgets about Rosaline so quickly by suggesting Romeo constantly changes his mind about who he loves to whoever he currently deems the most beautiful. Two quotes that show this gap being addressed for my scene are, for the past 5 years, every time thou hast seen a beautiful woman, thou hast said she was the most beautiful lady in the world. And I can remember on multiple occasions which thou hast want to marry a woman other than Rosaline. Both of these lines are said by Benvolio to Romeo, and both suggest that the reason why Romeo forgets about Rosaline immediately after seeing Juliet is every time he sees a woman who is more beautiful than the one he currently loves, he falls in love with them.